Okay, so you guys have voted for me to play something of a new origin, even though I have a few saves set up right now, which is fine. I think I will probably try to play Beast Slayers, just because I haven't done it yet. So we start with 3 Beast Slayers with decent equipment, as well as some Beast Trophies. We can see tracks from further away. Each beast we slay has an extra chance to drop more trophies, and perhaps one of the most painful penalties in the game. Most people don't trust your kind, so you get 10% worse prices. We'll have a random late game crisis. Do the beastly Bitcoiners here. Let's see, what should we do for our sigil here? That seems kind of appropriate. So does this one. Oh man, we've totally owned a beast here. There we go. Expert, Iron Man, low. I'll go ahead and put on unexplored map. I've been having some fun with that. As far as the seed, I could use Bobby Snobby's seed. What do you guys think? Should I? A drunk huge dude with good stats. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? JVJDDHSXDO. Could be fun. Thank you for the seed, Bobby Snobby. So drunk adds extra damage, and huge adds extra damage, and also reduces your defenses. So lots of forges around, so you don't get to hunt for armor later on. Very good. Got my peppermint tea here. So even though it's a late night stream, I should be good to go for a little while here. So I think we're going to try to get Alchemist first. And that's how we're going to keep our economy up. Because you can get 650 gold for each snake oil that you sell. And you can make snake oil out of the beast trophies, right? And from what I could tell from testing it off stream, the 650 was completely unchanged by anything at all. You just always sell it for 650 regardless of any settlement situation, anything at all. So I assume it won't even be impacted by the Beast Slayer's penalty. So yeah, this starts out, it looks like we were contracted to fight a witch, and then the employer betrayed us, as usual. And we only have 3 guys left. The most wicked beast is the one that thinks itself more. So we'll go ahead and name our dudes here. We'll make Bobby Snobby the huge drunk guy, since this was the dude you were excited about. He does have good stats, good stars. I don't know how much of this is hard set from the Beast Slayer's origin. I know the traits are not, but the stars and the stats maybe. Probably just the stars, hard to say. 1 in melee attack, 2 in fatigue. Yeah, all these guys are legit. This guy's meant to be an archer, although his base melee skill is such that I almost don't want to make him one. Anyway, make him Orin. And we'll make this lumber legs. We'll get ourselves an Enish soon. We'll start with the Night Owl elixir. We'll probably just sell that. Okay. So let's level our dudes up. The cool thing about this is he's going to be guaranteed to get 3 melee skill every single level up, and he'll be guaranteed to get at least 2 melee defense every single level up from this, so that's awesome. I would like to get at least 50 resolve on each of our guys. I've discovered that that is kind of the breaking point. We'll wait for this to be a +4 though. And instead we're just going to take fatigue, I think. So on this dude we'll probably take melee skill every time, we'll take defense every time, and then we'll just take the best of HP, fatigue, and at one point we'll take a +4 to resolve once we get one. Same thing really for Orin. He's already at 50 resolve, so we'll leave that. Take the fatigue. Now here's the million-dollar question, really. If range skill is 2 to 4, that means that once he does level up... I mean, this means he's guaranteed to get 4 every time, doesn't it? So he's going to get, like... Yeah, he'll end up at 84 range skill guaranteed. This is just a 4 every time. So we could actually make him into a legitimate range guy. So I think we will go for that. Okay, terrific. Now what I'd like to do is give him a gun at some point and do the whole fearsome thing, you know. Maybe overwhelm as well with initiative, but who knows if we'll even get to that point. And he has no stars in resolve, so it's kind of questionable. So I think I'll take the fatigue instead. Maybe just take HP here. I'm tempted to give him melee defense, but if I play this properly, he should never be in melee. So maybe we should just pump his resolve and kind of, fingers crossed, hope that he gets enough for fearsome to be worth it. This is kind of far along the line, though. Yeah, let's do that, I think. I'm going to give everybody fast adaptation because I've discovered that is the only way for me to remain sane in the early game with these dudes, even if they are strong bros. And then we'll probably give them student after this. Now that we have that, I see this guy actually starts with a fractured elbow. Kind of painful. We also have a dog on him, we have a speedum on this guy, we have a net and a boar spear on him, so our guys are very well equipped. Try to pick him up for science? Sure thing, Bobby. Crumhorn. I see nobody. Got a cripple and we've got a beggar here. Probably hire some of these dudes. Let's see what the first contract is. Okay, it's follow the tracks. We'll take that. I don't think I want to bother healing this. He shouldn't be in melee if I play properly. Okay, let's hire these two trash guys. That's a very big hiring fee for a beggar. Kind of lame. Oh, hello. The cripple has 3 stars in melee attack, and 1 star in fatigue. That's not half bad. Probably my favorite origin is probably still Northern Raiders, but hard to say, really. I mean, there's a lot of really fun ways to play this game. I think that Manhunters is probably really fun for the first few days, you know, but I bet you it stops being fun later on. Alright, I don't think this beggar is going to last very long. This guy has a really terrible base melee skill, but man, that's going to go up quickly. Let's see, he's got Bloodthirsty, he's got Hate for Undead. I mean, this guy's not half bad. Just poor starter stats, you know? I wonder why this beggar was so expensive. That HP needs help? He's a cripple, the base is going to be low. Oh, Jesus, it's 37. Oh, man, you're right. Is there a pitchfork I could give him? I'll buy this shield. I want to buy this warfork, but it's very expensive. Let's give the nice armor to the beggar to keep him alive. Actually, let's give the best armor to the guy we actually care about. Yeah. Give him a nice shield. Yep, expert low. Yes, indeed. How you doing? How you doing, Iron Ward? We've just started a beast hunters start trying to decide if I want to blow all my cash for this warfork or not. Or just buy a pitchfork. I really wish this was damaged. There's a damaged mallet here, but I really hate using two-handed weapons early on. You're basically suiciding your bros when you try to wear a two-hander early on. Granted, we don't really care if Ruthard lives. Expert combat, expert economy, low starting money. It's got all the hardest settings, basically. I feel like if I go to the escape, it'll show me that. Maybe not. Well, I promise it's EEL. Shows on the save, I see. Well, you guys saw me start the game, so... okay, there are nets for sale. I'm going to pick those up. And yeah, you know what? I think I will just pick up the pitchfork. Save that money in case I need to hire more bros after this. This should be good enough. Okay, I would like to give him a weapon that's something better than a freaking stick. Gosh, maybe I will get the mallet. What's his base melee attack? It's awful, it's 49. That's how he started, he is the useless. Guess there's a militia spear here. Okay, let's see. Crowns per day is higher than I'd like it to be due to these badass beast hunter guys we've got. I will buy the militia spear. That gives us 4 days still. Okay. This is acceptable. We should be okay to do thugs now. I would have liked to have gotten some knives or something to pick up armor, but no such luck. Let's follow some footprints. Yeah, no, the game is definitely tough. Do you get frustrated with it after 20 minutes because you lose bros, or what's the issue? Oh man, there's 7 of them. Maybe I should have hired more. We should be okay. We should be okay. I should one-shot them with that speed'em. And our archer guys should be able to do some work. Turbo early game and late game. The mid game can be a slog. Yeah, for sure. Okay. This is kind of cool, I guess. We can wait with everybody. So that I can do this. Okay, hold on. We're going to wait with him because we're going to stick some dudes up next to these dudes and mess with their defenses. Okay, 71%, 71%. Again, we'll wait. See, these guys have gambesons, which is mildly annoying. Confounded, but yeah, the leveling system is absolutely frustrating. I'm just now getting a handle on it. Basically, melee defense is king for almost all your bros. All the beginner skills are worthless other than Colossus. That's 100% not true. If you want to have a much less frustrating time in your early game, I suggest that you pick up fast adaptation on all your bros. It will feel much less cheaty. I should have rested with my guys, by the way. I didn't realize that they had HP damage at the start of the campaign. But yeah, a lot of these, almost every single first level skill is actually, there's a use for pretty much all of these. Recover is amazing. Adrenaline is less good than it used to be, but still pretty great. 9 lives is, a lot of people say that's trash, but personally I think you can do some fun things with it. Colossus is definitely a necessity if you're going for a nimble guy. Pathfinder's great in certain fights. Bags and belts, you can build a really cool quick hands bags and belt guy. Crippling strikes is like a necessary part of the combo with Executioner and whatnot. Injuries are really powerful in this game, especially since Blazing Deserts. Student obviously helps, you get refunded for it anyway. But yeah, this is the real jam right here. This made my Battle Brothers experience much less frustrating. I wouldn't say it got nerfed into the abyss, but it got nerfed for sure. Alrighty, so our boy here, Ruthard, he's almost certainly going to die in this fight. I didn't bother to give him a shield. I would like to put him here. So now the defenses of this particular guy are just is total crap. I think I'm going to want to net instead of attacking, though. We could attack. But if I net, we've basically got this dude locked down for a good long while, and he's the only one with a really good weapon other than the bludgeon, which is okay, I guess. Okay, now, unfortunately, what this means for Lumberlegs is that he can't really shoot anybody, can he? I mean, he could shoot this guy, but it's only a 20% chance, so we're going to take a little step forward. Okay, and we're going to aim for... God, my range skill just isn't good enough, is it? We do have a dog we can let out, by the way. And normally I wouldn't want to use a dog just for... Hey, that was a one-shot. Normally I wouldn't want to use a dog just for combat, but given the fact that we're still outnumbered, I kind of want to just bust this guy out and sort of use him to protect my bros, so we're going to do that. Bit of a waste of money, but he may live throughout the fight, we'll see. Okay, Mr. Speedham should one-shot somebody. We're looking at 72%, 52%. Yeah, the first two fights are always sketchy in Battle Brothers for sure. Yeah, we got the one shot on him. Wow, we're getting good luck on our hits. I mean, granted, this was all well above 50%, but I've come to not really trust that very much. Alrighty, so I could do a spear wall here, but the AI really, really likes to avoid spear walls. I'm trying to think what will happen. This guy's going to attack the dog. This guy's going to go here. This guy won't have anywhere to go unless he would have to go here. Same for this dude if he gets out of his net. We've already messed with their morale quite a bit by causing so many deaths. This guy here I'd really like to kill, but we can't move and attack now. I could just shield wall, but that's kind of silly. So this guy's just going to move over here and attack Enish, who I would like to keep alive, but we've got the high ground. We'll probably be okay. Granted, if he does hit, he probably kills him because 37 HP. So I guess I'm not too worried about losing Enish. His HP is way too low for him to be viable, so we're just going to do this. Hopefully the doggo lives. Hey, nice misses. Getting pretty lucky here. Okay, 35% chance to hit the guy in the net. Oddly enough, I have a higher chance to hit this guy. It's weird. 39% chance to hit this guy. We're going to shoot at him because he's almost dead. Got him with the second shot. Thank you, fast adaptation. 72, 37, 58. Yeah, distance is probably it. Wow, this dude actually survived the Speedham hit. Wild. I'm gonna take a little step back here, just in case. I really like having my high ground here, but I think it's probably best if I go ahead and take advantage of him being in the net. So let's do that. And miss. Kill that guy, look at their morale, it's now total crap. I think we will wait with Ruthard. I could go ahead and spear wall, but this thing will just avoid it, so... Let's see. Yeah, let's wait again. Okay, he stays in the net. That's fine. I was kind of hoping he would get out, end up next to these guys, and then they would just let loose on him. That didn't happen. So what to do with Ruthard here? Let all the men die for a real hero. Indeed. I just wish we had a knife, man. I guess we could kill one of these guys and maybe get their daggers. Let's see, wavering, breaking. Let's send him here, and boom, we got him fleeing. Very good. That's what I was hoping would happen. Step forward with Bobby Snobby and we'll swing. Sadly, we didn't break him. Cool thing about nets, probably the coolest thing, is not the penalty to the to their defenses. It's actually the fact that their initiative gets wrecked. So we're acting before this thug. Take a step forward. I could shoot either, or really any of these guys. Aim for him and kill him. Which kind of cucks Enish out of attacks here. I want to step forward, but I would be risking Enish's life, so we're not going to do that. Okay. Okay, looks like we're probably not getting any armor here. I will go ahead and step Enish forward, it's fine. Yep. Perfect. Really, really good fight. Really good. And we got 2 daggers out of it, so that means we can start getting armor now. We also got a crappy little flail. It's better than nothing. We got a hat and a shield. People lived who I didn't really care about living, but... Oh, hello. 660 crowns. This will mess with our reputation, and I think maybe even our renown. So I think in this case we're not gonna do the double cross. This is almost triple the amount of money we're getting paid, which we could really use right now. So it is tempting. Actually, that's really tempting. I'm not gonna do that though, because I wanna get the first ambition, which is hopefully we'll get offered the one that is get friendly with a faction, you know. So we got paid. That's good. Petition for a Houndmaster origin. Well, you could mod that into the game, I suppose. I mean, this game is surprisingly moddable. That does sound pretty cool, though. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing on ammo? 15. Terrible. Okay. Put the daggers up here. You need to learn to code. Well, that's the downside, I suppose. Well, I mean, coding's like anything else. You just put time into it, and you'll eventually have it happen for you, you know? Okay, so nobody has at least 60 melee skill, so I really don't want to give them a weapon that's not a spear if possible. This guy's pretty close, though. I find truffles with Dogmaster. It's kind of cool. All right, let's repair that. Requirement for instant gratification. Well, that is the problem. Good ideas require some implementation, you know. I should wait until I'm in a big city to sell the stuff that's actually worth money, now that I think about it. I don't want to buy these rip-off tools either. Let's see where the harbors go. So we have one city that's the same house as this, and a different city that costs a lot to go to, which is probably, I'm guessing, a northern house. Looks like we're closer to the south, considering that we're on the steppe. I'm interested to maybe walk this road and make it to a southern city and maybe start like a decent trade route, although now that I think about it, we're never going to be good at trading because, well, we're the beast hunters. So, kind of questionable. Let's not waste money on taking the harbor anywhere. Let's just walk the road and see what we can do. Some peasants, eh? Wait, is this a town? This has got to be a town. Hello. So that's the place where we could have taken a ship to. Get everybody a little drunk here. Their morale's crap anyway. Okay, well there's a beast mission. There's a caravan mission, only a day to the north. So that could possibly be okay. Obviously I'd like to do some beasts, you know, considering that we are the Beast Hunter's origin, so we can get extra loot that way. Probably lose guys doing that, though. Gotta keep your eyes open for our boy Einar. Well, let me, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna rest until morning, and we're gonna see if there's anybody to hire. Nope. There's a messenger. I believe they can have pretty good fatigue, but I'm not gonna pay the money for him. Pretty low on money, you know. There is a nice little piece of armor to buy, but again, kind of wipes me out on cash. Its prices are not ideal. Alright, I'm gonna take the caravan. Normally I wouldn't take a caravan this early, but should be okay. As we are perma-broke, yes indeed. Okay, we'll check the hires here. Okay, there is a brawler. There is a farmer. Now these are some of the starts that I actually like to hire. This is cheaper but costs more per day. This is more expensive, costs less per day. I'm not really sure which is better out of farmer and brawler. I could look them up real fast, I guess. Kind of, could be crap or great either way, you know, depending on RNG, but there are ranges. Brawlers can have up to 70 HP and 57 melee attack and 5 melee defense. Whereas farmers can have the same HP 70, same melee attack 57. Wow, farmers are just better though, because their lower range is higher. Like they can have 62 minimum HP versus the brawlers of 55. Although the brawler tends to have a higher melee attack. They're about the same, I guess. You like brawler events, he gives melee attack. That's a one-time only. Farmers can just sort of remember how to bale hay once every 100 days and get more melee attack permanently. Let's pick up our boy, Mr. Farmer. Well, that's on the wiki. If you just look on the wiki... Holy shit, this guy's awesome. Bro. 3 stars in hit points, 2 stars in melee defense. This guy's great. Let's try to keep him alive. We'll name him after you. Ironword. Mega tank potential. Yeah, we don't want to let him die, for sure. To the extent that we're going to give him the good armor. Well, quote-unquote good. Don't deserve such prestige. At the end of the day, he's just a farmer, so it's not that prestigious. But yeah, I mean, I've just sort of memorized which backgrounds are worth buying. Like, I probably wouldn't hire a tailor. I probably wouldn't hire a beggar unless I just really needed a warm body. I guess I might hire a shepherd. Brawlers and farmers are really good for their cost, you know. Kind of just a matter of memorizing what starts are good at what. But if you just go to the wiki, you can see the ranges of what they can start with. In terms of melee attack, defense, HP, whatever else, you know. The worst stat background, either events upgraded to be more in line with, like, Monk. Yeah, I agree. Let's see, do I want to give this guy a flail, 20 to 45? We could try to go for lashing, I guess. Base, wow, base 100 fatigue even with this on. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think we go with the flail. Yeah, and then we'll just hit the head with that and try to get armor off of it. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Suddenly we've got a team together. Okay, terrific. I don't think I'll buy anything else. I'm sort of tempted to buy another pitchfork, actually, because our boy here doesn't have a good weapon for melee. Give him the short sword, I guess. It's kind of acceptable. But yeah, we're trying to get to the point where we can fight beasts and not just get owned. Some brigands, but they're running away from me. Koppeldorf Company. Those things look like they're moving a little too fast. Okay, we got fat paid. Love the fact that this guy's letting me know that he needs to piss. Very important information. Okay, that's another caravan mission. That's actually going back the way we came. And there is that beast mission there. Hey, it's a follow the tracks mission. I really like taking these in the early game because they're relatively free. So we're going to take that. Like, quote-unquote free, you know. Obviously you can get raiders or something even really early, especially in expert difficulty, so... Hello, thieves. Brigand thugs. We have to fight them in the forest, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, it's just thugs again. We should be okay. Okay. Hello, gentlemen. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's wait. Let's wait. I'd like to see what else they've got on hand here. I think I kind of want to move all my dudes down and take advantage of this high ground. Fast turn here. Okay, I kind of see more. Maybe I could lash this guy and get a 50 armor out of it. He doesn't have a helmet, but he does have a buckler. I'd love to lash this dude, just because it'll kill him quickly. I really don't want this pitchfork around. That gives an accuracy bonus, so his chance of one-shotting one of my dudes is pretty decent. Alright, we're not doing anything this first turn. Forest terrain sucks ass, so we're safe for the moment. They're not going to get moves on me, you know? Hits on me early on. This guy has, like, no armor, and that cleaver could be pretty dangerous, so... We shoot twice. We missed. That's okay, because we have 2 stacks of fast adaptation now. We'll just move Speed and Man behind our boys. Lumberlegs the Archer is in kind of a state here. We really don't want him in this spot, but hopefully we can just sort of one-shot this thug next turn. Okay, this guy's almost definitely going to get hit. We could step forward, actually, and slap him on the head with the lash. It's not like I care about his body armor, which looks to be a shitty little sackcloth. Let's wait. Let's see what the archer does. Just waiting, just waiting. So we're looking at 64% with the regular attack. Okay, stabbed guts. Interesting. Oh, I should do this. Boom. So we can see what the actual obstacles are. I hadn't realized that these were obstacles. I wish there was a way to make this thing default. In fact, is there? Lame. I want, like, always show obstacles, because that's huge. It's very hard to see this stuff for my old man eyes. But not when the red lights are on. So this kind of changes the character of the battle, doesn't it? Because now we know that dudes can't, should make a mod for it. My words, oh no. My words are being flung back at me. I should, actually. I should make a mod for it. I do know how to program, so I could. I'm surprised they didn't include that in the base game, to be honest. Alright. I mean, this is not really that different, I guess. It just kind of slows them down. Turn done, X in 5 turns. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna see if this dude approaches or not. So let's just wait. How could they not have a Hound Origin? Okay, Okay, looks kind of sad here. Enish has already waited, so this is the end of his turn. Can I program in Lisp? I have programmed in Lisp, but I really don't want to ever again. Not a huge fan of that language. Oh, we missed it 60%, which is unfortunate. Okay. Forget getting his armor. We want to not die. And hey, our boar spear puts in some serious work. We're fine on fatigue, so I'm just going to do this. Okay, now this is interesting. Orin here really does not have good armor on. This is the super early game, so putting him in the line of fire is probably a mistake. At the same time, you know, if I could swing on this dude, that'd be pretty sweet. How much AP does this guy have? Can I see that? Have I used any? No, I haven't. He has all 9. So what I could do is I could step here, attack, and then we could step up with a Ruthard and Spear Wall, which would give me some chance of not just getting owned. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. We could have also attacked the Brigand Thug, which maybe I should have done. This one here with the cleaver to get a kill. I thought we would kill this dude, but again, I've been underwhelmed by the power of the Speedum. By the way, with this huge drunkard guy, I guess now that I think about it, he should be the one with the Speedum for maximum one-shot potential, rather than trying to be the defensive guy. I did this all wrong, so after this battle, we're going to trade out his stuff for Orin's, and vice versa. Okay, so go here. Forget the net, just put up the spear wall, hopefully keeping Orin safe. The terrain is really screwing these guys over, which is quite nice for me. We're looking at 44% for this guy, 27 for him because he's got a shield. And we hit with our second shot, killing that gentleman. This guy acts in 2 turns. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to take him out. Just kidding. Going downstairs here, going down the level is actually messing with my AP so much. Here's a cool little tip. If you go to move, if you click that, it'll put little X's over this, or little like no-no circles here, and that'll let you know that you're not going to have enough AP to do that stuff. It also shows 5 out of 9 instead of 9 out of 9. Basically, I can't go down and attack in the same turn, unless I had like Pathfinder or Polar Mastery or something, so let's just pass turn, or rather wait. And maybe this guy will come closer. Hey! Gets owned by Spear Wall. Right, this guy is shield walling. I'm going to swing on him anyway and fail. And then pass turn. Really happy this pitchfork guy is just kind of dicking around back there. I could try to lash at 36%. Or I could do my regular attack for 51% and bypass the shield and kill him. Now, this guy's turn's done. This guy acts in 3 turns. There's no way he's going to reach me. It costs like 4 AP to go down and 3 to move, so you're looking at 7 AP, no attacks, right? So there's no need to shield wall unless I expect that they're going to act before me next turn. Which this one actually will. So maybe we'll go ahead and do that. And in fact, I'll wait to push my turn even further back in the next turn. Now as for this dude, he's going to act in 4 turns. I could let him come to me and get 2 attacks. But looking at his morale and how screwed it is, and the fact that he's in a sackcloth, I think I'm just going to step forward and hit him. With both guys, maybe. Damn. Oh, that could be bad. Now that also screws over Enish. I think it's about time for Enish to come forward. Yeah. Next turn's going to be unpleasant if this thug can come up and attack either of these dudes. So I think we're just going to pass turn with him. Okay, tries to stun, and I guess his fatigue. Oh no, I wonder... That's weird. He doesn't have an injury that would cause lack of AP. I wonder why he only swung once. Maybe he had already moved that turn and I didn't notice. Okay. So we're looking at 85% chance to hit this guy, and we do. This guy acts next turn. I don't really want to move Orin up because he could move up and attack. With our amount of HP and armor, I don't think that a dagger could possibly kill him in one hit. Mainly, I just don't want this thug to be able to get away. So, let's see, this guy acts in 8 turns. I think I am going to step forward. Yeah, okay, we were successful. Oh, okay, that's a problem. That's actually a big problem. But next turn, Orin could walk away before the thug gets a turn, so it's okay. This thug is also fleeing now. I kind of want to try to stab this dude, the thug here. Like, that's a 35 armor. But it's not really worth risking for just a 35 armor. I think we should just go for the kill. So let's do that. Okay, we're looking at 40%. Nice. Maybe we'll just, like, step like this. Ah, I should have released my dog, actually. Whoops. Okay. Walk Bobby Snobby up here. So we're looking at 30 to 50 damage from the pitchfork. More if they crit and get a headshot. So moving Ironward up might not be the best idea I've ever had in my life, but at the same time, it really shouldn't be possible for us to get one-shotted. Even with a head crit, I don't think it's possible. So, we're going to do it. This guy also has less of a chance to hit Ironward if Ironward's next to him, although the height advantage is kind of a problem. We do have a shield, and his morale is now messed up. Okay. We're going to wait with this gentleman. Oh, piss! No! He does get an attack on Orin. Initiative must have been screwed by fatigue or something. That sucks. Okay, good, he missed. He still wasn't really going to kill him unless we got a head crit, and even then it's not really guaranteed. 30 to 50 damage, I mean, we have more HP and head armor combined easily, but I'm not really sure what the multiplier for a critical is for a headshot. Something I should probably learn at some point. Okay, now the question is, do I want to try to go for a stab on this guy? And again, we're just looking at what I think is 35 armor, so we're just going to swing and give him the grazed kidney, apparently. Let's just walk forward. Now he's fleeing. Okay. Doesn't really matter how we kill him at this point, so let's just do it. Gave the kill to Ironward. Sadly, he didn't level up. 6 XP away. Oh, hell! We must have gotten a headshot. We got the 50 armor. That's some pleasant luck. We officially have a piece of armor that's somewhat legitimate. We'll immediately give that to Mr. Don't Die. We will do what I intended to do and what I said I would do. Swapping these guys. Wait, whoops. Yep, because Bobby Snobby is huge, huge drunkard. So, we started with a Night Owl elixir. We can see at night if we drink it. We'll probably end up selling that. Okay, so I think Bobby Snobby is probably going to end up as a two-hander type guy, even though his defenses are kind of wrecked by him being a huge drunkard. Actually, let me cancel and see. Yeah, minus, well, actually, that's a minus to melee skill. Minus 5 melee defense, minus 5 range defense. It's not really that bad, I guess. Oh, there's our max resolve. Boom. Wait a minute. His resolve is actually higher because drunkard, so we don't need to do that. Don't forget to hide your valuables from me. Yeah, there is an event where I could just lose stuff to the drunkard, but that's fine. That's okay. Okay, so I guess we probably want to give him HP. Although if he ends up as a two-hander, being able to do like great sword swings and stuff would be nice. I think he's probably going to be in the back line for most of his life, though. Just sort of pole macing people or long axing people or something. Speedaming people for the time being. so I'm going to give him max roll HPs because there's no star here. And then we'll just kind of focus on that. So he's always going to take melee attack. He's always going to take melee defense. And then it's just going to be a toss-up between HP and fatigue, depending on whether we rolled a 4 in HP or not. That's going to be my plan for him, I think. I'm also sort of tempted to give dodge to this guy. In fact, we could give him that right now. Dodge is just so unbelievably good. I think I'm going to be greedy, though, and give him student. Particularly since he's in the back line, we can afford to do that. Let's see, what is Oren's base initiative? It's over 100. Okay, he has rolled like shit. He min-rolled melee skill, such as it is with his star, we'll take that. He min-rolled melee defense, which feels real bad, but I might take it anyway. Yeah, he just did poorly. It's rough. I think I will take the +1. I don't really think you can pass up melee defense rolls with these guys. And I guess we'll take fatigue. I do want to give him dodge, since he's in front, and this really is going to help his defenses. I'm sort of tempted to give student, though, now that we have fast adaptation. I'm thinking like fast adapt, student, and then dodge is like the correct path if you want to have a really simple early game. Maybe gifted after that. On the other hand, he's going to be tanking quite a bit over these next few fights. And dodge is just such an enormous benefit in the early game. Just really, really outrageous. See how Ruther leveled up here. Him and his 44 HP. Oh my god, and his 30 resolve. Outrageous. I guess I'll fix that. This guy's not going to be long for this world. I mean, I don't need to worry about doing things with him, you know, because we really don't want to keep him. Same thing for our cripple here, although, you know, with these 3 stars in melee skill, and the fact that we keep max rolling defense is, it's pretty good. It's just, damn, that 37 HP is so sad. Fast adapt. Student. Take that. Take the resolve. How did I determine I was going to level this guy? Probably wanted to give him fatigue. I know I said I was going to give him resolve for fearsome later. And range skill. We also could level his initiative so we make sure we're moving before the enemy for the sake of overwhelm, which we would like to give him if I end up with him having a handgun. It's a 3 to HP. It's not exactly a max roll, but it's pretty good. I think we might have to take that just in case he gets shot with a bow. Yeah, it's probably okay. Let's take it. As far as Oren here, the perfect is the enemy of the good. What now? I guess. Alright, we'll go ahead and take dodge on Oren so we can keep his ass alive. He's going to be doing most of our tanking, I think. It's too bad Ironward didn't level up. We'll give him student next level, probably. So yeah, now he has like a, whatever 15% of 81 is, as a benefit to his defenses, which will go down as the fight goes on, but it's not bad. Pretty good start though. No problems so far. It's always good. Let's give this armor to our front line. Let's give this hat to our front line. Okay. Pop a little buckler in his inventory. Actually, maybe just give him that. He can break out the net if need be, if the fight gets ugly. Same for this guy. We also picked up another pitchfork, so we could hire another guy and get him in the back line. Oh, there's another farmer for hire. Caravan hands are pretty cool. There's an event with them where they sort of expand the size of your cart, but we're not worried about that for the time being. I think I'm going to hire the farmer. Oh shit, he's got good stats too. The range defense is terrible, but 1 star in melee skill, 3 stars in HP. He'll make a really good nimble tank. Really, really high base initiative as well. I'll take it. Does anybody want the name? Otherwise, we'll leave him for now. Looks like we have a bludgeon here. Don't think I'm going to give that to anybody. Yep. Can't be 2 people. Nope. You're too busy wielding the speedum for me. Also, we have a shield rather than a buckler to give him. Okay, that'll do. Okay, terrific. 5 more days on money. I don't really care to hire a miller or a... really not even the shepherd either. It's very expensive. I'm trying to keep my costs down. I'm not going to hire a refugee. Alright. Normally, again, I don't take caravan missions. However, this is so unbelievably close that I have a suspicion that we'll get there safely. And if not, I can always just abandon the quest. Let's buy some food here. These are okay prices, I think. Nice hooked blades for sale. Eh. Okay, 4 days on money, 3 days on crowns. Or, 4 days on food, 3 days on crowns. Oh, shit. Is that a level 3 Noxerare? We should hunt. We should try to go look for him after we finish this mission. I bet you we could kill him with our team. Such as it is. We do need some tools. Christ, these are so expensive. I have to buy it though, I can't just go without tools. Follow the track. Oh, okay. We'll do a follow the tracks mission real fast, and then we'll maybe, if we have the money to survive a couple days, I think I might run out here and look for that Noxerare. Hey, we got some renown from fulfilling our ambition. Many brigand thugs. Okay, so you'll note that I am following them and not engaging. And the reason is that we have an archer, don't we? So we didn't want to fight him at night. Since there's a penalty to ranged. Oh boy, that's a golden dog. So, I guess if I wanted to, I could back off with these dudes instead of fighting right here, and we could maybe put our ranged guy on the high ground. We've got a really good opening here to slap this dude on the head, though, which I think I'm going to do. Although he's only got a dagger, so I care very little about taking him out above other people. This golden dog guy needs to go down immediately, so we're just going to wait. Okay, he comes somewhat far forward, but not far enough. He's not going to be able to do any damage next turn, because he has to move forward once and then attack rather than move forward twice and attack. He can't do that, not enough AP. So we've got a hatchet, we've got a dagger, and a dagger. It's not to say that I underestimate daggers, but they only do 15 to 35 damage, so they're not going to one-shot any of my dudes. Let's see, if I did move forward though, the golden dog would get to do some work on me. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Can't reach it. If we move back, we could put Olaf up on the high ground. It's a minor benefit, probably throughout the fight, but it's definitely present. Is there any reason not to? Actually, there is, because 2, 4, 6, 8... Yeah, they can reach me and stop me, I think, if I try to do this. So, I think instead we just go in for the attacks. Good. Okay. So if I do move forward, we cannot have the golden dog, like we can't actually kill anybody in the front line if we move forward. Which kind of sucks, because the golden dog just does too much damage and has a 20% extra chance to hit. So, and it also does like just an outrageous amount of damage, so it could definitely one-shot any of my dudes. In fact, it might have been a mistake to engage here. I suppose what I could do is I could like run down here and shield wall, and then run down here and shield wall. And that gets these guys sort of engaged, you know? And relatively unlikely to hit me. And then Golden Dog Man, as long as I don't kill any of these dudes, Golden Dog Man can't actually hit me until a turn after next. And that makes him sort of reveal himself by stepping forward, and then we can kill him. It's irritating, though, because what I really wanted to do was actually get some more hits here and sort of waste Bobby Snobby, you know? I think we might just have to run the risk of getting hit by the Golden Dog. Maybe shield wall with these guys, and then... yeah. And then go in for attacks. Because look, 10% chance to hit with the archer, it's just not going to happen. I'd really like to stab this guy with the gambeson. And in fact, I might try to leave him alive, although we have a 44% chance to hit him with our archers, so... you know what? Let's see, this guy's gravely wounded. We'll step forward. And miss. That's okay. Cool. I cannot... ah, shit. This was timed poorly. This guy acts before Ironword. I was hoping... yeah, I should have looked at the queue. We already waited with Bobby Snobby, so what I'm saying is I can't get Ironword out of the way. So we shouldn't have moved forward with Olaf. So we've been cucked out of an attack here. Not good. Not good at all. Alright, that's okay. Let's just pass turn. Move him here. Shield wall. Shield wall helps our guys. Move him here. Shield wall. So, their defenses should be through the roof, especially Ruther's. I mean, this guy's defense right now is freaking 43. Part of that's because of the dodge. Basically, we're not very likely to get hit. I say as I immediately get hit. Okay, Bobby Snobby, you and your no fatigue, you get to act pretty fast. 6 turns, 8 turns, 67, 77. Go for the 67 because he's the one with the weapon I was afraid of. So actually, if I were to kill this guy with lumber legs, we could potentially shoot the... yeah, we have a 49% chance to hit the Golden Dog Man. And we do. And we pierce his chest, which I don't... you know what, just for shits and giggles, I am going to look up that injury. I don't remember what it does. I don't think it does anything I care about. Let's see, that's a minus 20% to something. Yeah, minus 20% to fatigue. So here's the unfortunate thing about fatigue injuries on NPCs, is they don't really matter that much. Hey, NG Matt. Yeah, this is a new start. I still have the other ones going. I have a Manhunters and a Militia, but I had people vote if they wanted to do a new start or not, and they voted for it. And yeah, it is a late night stream, but decided to have a little fun tonight. Okay. I really am going to leave this thug alive. We're going to try to stab him and take his gambeson. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.